Hello and welcome to another installment of Comparative Reasoning. I'm your host, Sidra Kennedy, and I don't know if she's going to say anything today, but with me is Sidra Owens.
Hello.
So, I'm springing this on her as we speak because we're getting ready to watch Viceland's Dark Side of the Ring because, you know, we love wrestling. I was listening to Bo of the Fifth Column, and the subject is, let's talk about Trump renaming Army forts with too many dots for the ellipses at the end, as usual, but overlook that for the message. He said something that really struck me. He brought up that the idea is to rename the Army forts that are named after Confederate generals, soldiers, or whatnot. And then he brought up something. He said it real quick. And it should have been a topic. But when he brought up the Confederacy, he says as if they were American. And that really struck me. Because the Confederate people, the racists, if you are racist, you are Confederate. That's really it. You're Confederate. The Confederacy, there was a United States, but the Confederate side seceded.
Yeah, so they were no longer Americans.
They literally were anti-America because they were that pro-racist. Now, that doesn't mean those in the Union were they were less racist, but they weren't slave racist. I mean, they were literally, you got the Confederate, which is Trump. You have the Union, which is Biden. With Trump, they want slaves. But with Biden, you want indentured servants that can never possibly pay off because of sharecropping. You know, that's what they want. So, I'm curious, because I think this is a great conversation. I think this is something that should be on the lips of everybody. You've got the United States, the Union. Then you've got the Confederacy. They broke away. They seceded. They were literally anti-American, which is why they were called traitors. See, I didn't know that when I started this channel. I thought, because I was taught in school, the Confederacy and the Union were always separate. They never spoke about when either was created. It just was. So there was Confederate and there was Union. And that was it. I was taught that all the way up and even into high school. I never knew that there was a United States, but then there was a secession. Or a secession. However you say it. So what's more anti-American than a racist? In truth. What's more anti-American than a racist? Now, the North was still all about segregation, but not hardened segregation. You see what I'm saying? They had a preference of bathroom, but they didn't kill you for going into one or the other if you were black or anything other. From my knowledge, and I know my knowledge has been skewed, you know.
Yeah, we gotta do some research and see.
So when you got people talking, these Confederate people talking, and that's what we should call the racists, the Confederates. You're either part of everyone getting along or you're part of destruction. Because the Confederacy was all about keeping their racist ways, keeping slaves. Even slaves were segregated. Black slaves and Hispanic slaves could not be together. The lighter you were on either side, the less abuse you took, but you were still a slave. So, if you got this going on and everyone on the lips of everybody, you gotta wonder. So you got these gun-toting Second Amendment people holding up their Confederate flag or wearing the shirt or a decal on their car or something, talking about what is and is not America. Motherfucker, you ain't American. Your heritage is anti-United States. Your heritage is anti-union. Your heritage is slave ownership. Your heritage is make America great again. That's it. That's what you got. That's the reality. You are legitimately anti-American. If you are racist, you are anti-American. Right now, if you're a cop, you're anti-American. If you're a politician, you're anti-American. If you're some goddamn bearded Yahoo yokel, teeth missing, hair uncombed, forward cap wearing fisherman shit when you're not at the lake, motherfucker, you are a goddamn racist. You are un-American. Cletus is un-American.
Oh, Cletus.
Jethro is un-American. Marisol, you are un-American. And I'm just using names as a stereotype. That's all. That's really what I'm doing. You know, but just you know, you could be those names and you are not racist. You know, I'm just saying. But typical back in the day, 1800s and shit. Those are the names you would hear a lot. You racist. It ain't about where you were born from. It's about where your mind is. And if your mind is MAGA, if your mind is, oh, we see the police cracking down on black people, that's great. Oh, no, you can't hit white people. Wait, you can hit those that like black people. You are anti-American. You are racist. I think that should be on the lips of everybody. I really do. That's the conversation. That's the narrative. That is the divided line. That is the way of this protest, this riot. That's what it should be. Are you American or are you not? Because right now, all we've ever done is fought the Confederacy. And as I said in the video a long time ago, did the Confederacy lose? No. Not even close. They just spread out. They didn't lose, they just spread out. People, is there a civil war? Yeah, we just got so used to it we couldn't see it anymore. How does it end? The way every war wins. Which side says I can't take anymore and I surrender. And I will abide by the new paradigm. The paradigm is either American or Confederate. And I think that's the truth. If you don't agree, hit me up. Let me know. You know I read my comments. You know that. That's all I got to say. What about you, woman? You got anything to add?
No, nothing came to mind. More listening.
So, this is Cedric Kennedy for Comparative Reasoning and for Sidra Owens. Stay strong, stay focused, stay safe, stay honest, and fight for America. Thank you for listening.